friends like Jason. Mask on me like I'm Jason.
Greetings, hello, welcome, hi, it's your boy Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tunes, and you're now tuned in Tune TV.
I got the point to spray it. Tune as a doctor, I make it. Tune as a doctor,
Got a cool show for you guys.
yeah, I'm right around in the Batmobile out in Gotham. That bitch really on my Johnson.
I was on a hiatus due to different technical difficulties. Cause like for example, I was trying to do like the podcast like in different settings. But I was trying to moving the cart before the horse, and then I didn't end up being able to go live certain places. Didn't really think all that through. But we figuring it out, step at a time here at Sonic Squire Entertainment, here to give you some media and some tunes and some entertainment, give you a whole multimedia experience. So yeah, shout out to everybody tuning in. Got an interesting show for y'all. A lot of topics we're gonna catch up on different topics, including but not limited to the usual, the tunes, the animes, and basketball. Basketball season's in full swing. Wanted to get all my little basketball takes off. Some takes will be, I'm representing from Nameless Chuck, because a lot of debates had with him, going back and forth about different teams and whatnot. So yeah, that's some of that. Trash Tunes is out, playing that. You're hearing that. Confound You ads. I did not consent to none of this. Trying to mute. Yeah. Confound all these. These are not what I asked for in my. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of new music came out too, so I just wanted to cover that. A lot of good music came out. Just new stuff. Not all I've listened to, but what I'm saying, it's good to be aware, put everybody aware, and under give love and show love where it's appreciated. And that's what I'm doing and plan to do in this broadcast. My headphones are killing me right now. Hold on. It's not working. I need them studio headphones because I keep going in and out. My nose always be itching. I don't be doing coke, y'all. It's seasonal allergies. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I can hear myself now. All right, check. All right, cool. So yeah, Trash Tunes is out. Make sure you get that. CDs are coming out soon, so be out for that. I wanna make it a special experience with that. So how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna be out on the street, and I'm if y'all see me, y'all know who I am. Yeah, what I'm saying, you should give me a shout out. I can give them for free, but I'm gonna be also selling them at open mics. Open mics will also be posted there too. You pop in, what I'm saying, I'll sell them. I'm probably gonna sell them for 10. Yeah, just be aware of that. All that is coming out soon, coming for y'all. So there's that. But without further ado, let me stop sharing this, and then we're gonna go to the new music. All that to be discussed. Also, let me know any other new music that you guys. I want to share and represent all type of stuff coming out. Even at the local level, I like the tune. And because I want to build community, that's what's important. Doing that, interviews, offering that, what I'm saying, that grows the ecosystem, the artist ecosystem. So, the more accepting you can be, the better it is. You never know what's going to pop. So even if I don't like it personally, I might put it on if it's something that I find interesting. Like, I can listen to something, think it's interesting, and not necessarily want to listen to it, but I can still like it. Like, I can still enjoy it for I can enjoy the idea. Someone wants someone else to listen to it. Maybe they'll like it more than I like it. But just because I don't like it, don't mean I'm not gonna recommend it. Like Vandano, he gives bad reviews to albums. Same concept. My cat is tweaking. Sorry. I love apple juice. Okay, so Brockhampton has been dropping. They dropped 2 albums back to back because they're essentially breaking up and they're doing these albums to fill a contract. The one is TM and the other one is called, what's it called? It's called The Family. So yeah, if you like Brockhampton, you want the last hurrah of Brockhampton, be sure to check those out. I haven't listened to Brockhampton, it says Sugar. So the tapes after that I haven't listened to. But yeah, they had that falling out when one of the members left, and it kind of hasn't really sounded the same since that saturation and stuff. But I'm sure they felt that too. Big shout out to Michael Jackson. This is the 40th anniversary of Thriller, so that's out. Reportedly, Chris Brown was supposed to do a performance at the AMAs, and they canceled it. I don't know why. People are weird about stuff like that. So Roddy Ricch dropped "Feed the Streets 3." So if you a Roddy Ricch person, be sure to check that out. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. Sweetie, she dropped an EP. So I heard she dissing some people. We gonna cover that later on there. She dissing people, talking. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much getting her mess off. The only way she know how with the with the tunes, which how I like it. I like when people do it with the tunes. You know what I'm saying? Like talking online is cool, but if you are behind the mic, that gives you feel like people underuse the power of the mic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Rod Wave dropped. I think this is his second album he dropped. He dropped earlier this year. This is called Jupiter's Diary. 7-day something. So check it out if you're into Rod Wave. He's giving y'all some more of that. Dave East dropped again. This is with it's a DJ Drama. It's one of the DJ Drama tapes. So if you're a Dave East fan, shout out to him. He's dropping. Westside Boogie, he dropped. It's called More Black. So that's you into. Westside Boogie, he has good West Coast, but also some good rapidy rap stuff. So yeah, if that's what you're into, make sure to check that out. Key Glock, he dropped an EP. So there's that. Rich Homie Quan, he dropped Family and Moolah Reloaded, which I think is an extended of the Family and Moolah he dropped earlier this year. But Rich Homie Quan has really been dropping a lot of music since that, especially since the absence of YSL's left a big gap in the Atlanta music scene. So he's been filling that and been dropping consistently, and I like to give a shout out to that. Good music, good content, and me, I'm a fan of people that be dropping often. So shouting that out. Comestadine, he dropped it. It's called Bosky 5. So there's that. That is the things featured on here. If we go down to singles, so singles I liked is That Got It Right song by Rod Wave is good. Gucci Mane did a song with Takeoff, RIP Takeoff. He did Letter to Takeoff. And then Pharrell and Travis Scott did a track called Down in Atlanta. So there's that. Don Toliver's gonna drop soon. He dropped a single called Do It Right. So excited to see that. And then Young Dolph, they dropped a posthumous single. I think this is in context to because arrests have recently been made. More arrests have been made in the alleged assassination, of him. So, I'm gonna cover that too. That's gonna be covering more. So I think that song is, while thing news is about it, buzzes up about Young Dolph. They decided to drop music. I'm pretty sure he owns masters going to his family, so that's why y'all should check it out. Supports family. No Cap dropped a single called DNA. He been in with Young Boy. He been having some issues, and we're gonna cover that too later. And then Rich Brian and Snot dropped a song called Vivid. There's a couple other people who dropped some things want to shout out as well. Let me see if I can find them. Lil Uzi, he put out the video for I Just Want to Rock. I like that song, I Just Want to Rock, a lot. So, yeah. I Just Want to Rock. Even though it's just pretty much it's mainly the beat. Like, I don't care. Like, yeah, I don't care. I like it. I'm a Uzi fan. I feel like, after Drake dropped the EDM stuff, I feel like Uzi is hopping on that wave, and I feel like that's entirely in his vein and his wave, and I mess with that. All right, so Glorilla was she dropped as well. She dropped a tape and a song with a video. So shout out to Glorilla. I just spilling juice right now. I didn't spill it, but almost did. Anywho, Glorilla dropped. Glorilla came through with some of that good old Glorilla. Sorry. Yeah, so Glorilla came through and dropped. So yeah, shout out to her. If y'all Glorilla fans, let me know. Let me know what y'all think of it. I'm not a personal super fan, but I like the song FNF. FNF is a good song. Nas dropped again. He dropped King Disease 3. So he been dropping. Like, Nas has had a resurgence for real. He been dropping, and the whole thing about Nas, biggest thing about Nas with him and his beat selection, whatever. Like, Nas need to be on better beats. Nas need to be on better beats. So ever since he got with Hit Boy, like, that's his producer. Like, him and Hit Boy been coming through with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been dropping. You know what I'm saying? He been dropping again. So the third one dropped. I only really listened to one, so I'm back. I need to listen to 2 and Magic. I need to get back on my Nas stuff, because I ain't like Lost Tapes 2 and the Nas series because I'm a newer Nas person, you know what I'm saying? And I listen to the old stuff. I listen to Average Rent, I listen to him, you know what I'm saying? But that middle section, Nas didn't listen to it, but 3, King Z's, you know what I'm saying? King Z's stuff he been dropping, it been going crazy, so I'm a Pete. I don't listen, and I'm happy that Nas is dropping, because I like rappers that be dropping a lot of music. You know what I'm saying? Now Nas is dropping a lot of music, and I fuck with that a lot. So legends still at it. Rappers that like to rap still going at y'all. You know what I'm saying? So coming for y'all. You feel me? So Fago finally dropped his long-awaited tape. It's called Pink Heart or something like that. Pink Hearts. Yeah, finally dropped Pink Hearts. Yeah, a song with Uzi on it. He got a song with Gunna. So, I'm going to just look at the Apple one. The little exclusive. It's a film edition. I'm dead. And got Don Toliver on it. But yeah, pretty much, people saying it's not selling one. He ain't got King Carson on it. I think he waited too long to drop this. So I heard it's not even selling. Like, nobody really checking it out, because his buzz kind of died down. He hasn't really been doing nothing. You feel me? Like, I don't know. Maybe like you could blame Travis Scott if you want, maybe, because Travis Scott waiting to drop. So, he's riding off the hype of him. So, because he wasn't dropping, he probably should have dropped last year. You know what I'm saying? So you could say that. I don't know. It's up to y'all. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. In terms of other underground people that be doing the rapidy stuff, SSG Kobe, he dropped, I think, it's either a tape or a song. I'm trying to see. He dropped a song recently. Yeah, he dropped a song recently, and people say he was going to drop a tape. I don't know, but he dropped a song called Wave. So if y'all like that, check it out. We allegedly supposed to be dropping a tape, so I don't know. Let me know about what y'all think, if you will, if you won't. I need more news on that. And then Destroy Lonely, I think he dropped a deluxe. You know what I'm saying? If you're into that Destroy. What's it called? This last joint was called No Stylist. And I think it's called, it's Plus Ultra. So I think it's just a deluxe of his last joint. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's more. Let me see real quick. Yeah. It's I think it's 6 new songs in the beginning. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe it's the same. How many more songs is that Plus Ultra? Like how much is the Ultra? Let me see. I'm dead. How much is the Ultra? All right, it ends at 19. Okay, so he had 1, 2, 3. Let me see. And at 19. So yeah, like 5, 6 more songs. Okay. So yeah, a little Ultra Plus. So yeah, he dropped some more. Let me know what y'all think about deluxes. Is they good, bad? Do y'all listen to the extra songs when they come out? You know what I'm saying? Like, or do you just like the original? I like deluxes sometimes because they be having songs that are harder than the original. I don't know why they be waiting to drop them, but dude called Shawnee Bin Laden, he dropped he's either dropping new stuff or I think he one of the SoundClouders. Boogeyman Wick. Yeah. So this just dropped. Yeah. So he just dropped a tape. It's called Boogeyman Wick. So let me drop that. He dropped. Let me know what y'all think about that. Got a lot of music out, a lot of stuff to check out. Might check him out. Got a lot of tunes. Appreciate rappers that be dropping a lot of tunes. That's how you get hot, in my opinion. You gotta just be on they neck, more or less, like. And then the back catalog will come once you blow up. They check the back, and then you're gonna go up from there. You know what I'm saying? So I see. There's another rapper called Mikey Polo, and want to see. He allegedly dropped. Yeah, he dropped a tape. It's called Red Thoughts Plus Plus Plus. So, let me know what y'all think. Seemed like one of the emo peoples. So yeah, check out that. When it's Mikey Polo, Red Thoughts. Let me see who else. Let me see. Autumn. He dropped a single. You Over Them, I think it's called. You Over Them, Hate It. Yeah, because he dropped a tape earlier this year. So yeah, you Over Them, You're Greater Than Them. That's a new song he dropped. So yeah, if y'all into Autumn, let me know what y'all think of that. And then this dude called DC the Don. He dropped some new hoopla. So there's I'm getting a lot of the hoopla. He dropped a tape earlier this year, and he dropped a single called All I Know. That's a new single he dropped. Let me see. And then the last person I'm going to cover for new music, make sure I'm not missing anybody, is... Wait, he's not the last person. This is one more person I just realized. But this is one of them. is Jaleel. He did a song with Denzel Curry. Shout out Denzel Curry. Gonna get into stuff he said because people are playing with him. I'm dead, Angel from Heaven. He said Jaleel is like, I just view him just as a superhuman because he be jumping and doing all this stuff. He just super swole, doing all this shit. He did backflips and shit. So, yeah, like an anime character, pretty much. You into anime character rap. That's him. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, a new song called Shots is going. He been dropping a lot of singles lately. So, type of artist he is at this point. Now there is another artist. This artist I know personally. His name is Keontae Norm, of course. His name is Keontae Norm. And I like a lot of his output. He has a song coming out soon. It is called the album's called Bayani, but let me see if I can find it. It's on SoundCloud and Bandcamp right now, so shout out to those. I haven't even put my tape on SoundCloud yet. I mean, that too. I don't put myself on SoundCloud at the moment. I might though. I might go back upload. Let me know what y'all think. I was supposed to put this on Bandcamp. I haven't done that, but coming on Bandcamp soon. All that. Okay. And let me see if I go to his. Yeah, he dropped a song called Who Are You? I'm gonna play you some of it. I'm gonna play you guys some of it because showing some love. Yeah, right now he a guy in the east side of Atlanta, Decatur area.
Feel like a kid on a timeout, grown up on the corner handout, saying nothing gonna happen when the motherfucking sun's out. That's just a myth, they'll gun you and your mom down. People ask her, is that really what this song's about? No, not really. Far from the thoughts that I keep in my head. Curiosity's here, but it won't kill the grooviest cat. I dare anyone come round here. Not like a princess, but pole like a poplar. Scars from the pain that was left by your father. So many wounds, but no problem, baby. Who are you? We don't know nothing about how to be us. So, baby, tell me, who are you? And don't worry about the ones that just wanna judge us. So, tell me, lady, who are you? Ooh. Hey, I just wanna build something we can both trust. So please, baby, who are you? Hey, cause God told me that you is my love, no doubt about it. Lost my mind now, don't even know where to go now. You need a night out so you can clear out your soul. I know, break down my Greenville Road and get so high but still feel low. Your homegirl calling you both on the phone. Y'all talk, then head to the show. Oh, aiming for the back, but she seats front row. Even when you say no, she begs and you go. Then I come on out and we like eyes turn and smile. Let's vibe out, have a good time. Come and dance with me, singing. Who are you? We don't know nothing about how to be us. So baby, tell me, who are you? And don't worry about the ones that just wanna judge us. So tell me, lady, who are you? Ooh. Hey, I just wanna build something we can both trust. So please, baby, who are you? Ooh.
So yeah, that's it. Just want to give him a shout out. Shout out Keontae Norm. He's about to have a tape come out too, and I think he's gonna join the pod. So be out and aware for that. That is coming soon, and that covers my new music gambit. All right, so today we're gonna kick it off with the drama. So whole lot of drama in the NBA camp that I'm gonna play with. We're gonna start with how academics covered it, and then but first there's a tweet that happened that I wanted to share first before we got into that part. I think it comes from say cheese, but I want to make sure. But pretty much to give you a synopsis, people have been going. They No Cap was basically saying a couple things, trying to basically clear up beef between, because he signed NBA YoungBoy, and they're beefing with Dirk via how Quando Rondo and the King Von situation happened. So all that, and so NBA YoungBoy pretty much fires back and just lays into the dude, says a whole lot of very flagrant things at once. The best way I can describe it. Hold on. Breaking news. Donald Trump is back on Twitter. Elon Musk let Donald Trump back on Twitter. Holy. Oh my. Asus Haram. Nah, it's about. I think it's gonna be funny. I think it's gonna be really, really funny. Yeah, Elon Musk said he will really reinstate Donald Trump's account on Twitter, reversing a ban that's kept the former president off the site for nearly 2 years. That's BSHE is all to say that. But I was looking for another thing about that would just break. I had to break that because Trump back on Twitter means a whole lot of hoopla. So maybe it wasn't here. It was on. Also, Andrew Tate's back. A couple people are back. All right, so let me see. Let me see. Maybe it was Underground. Underground Sound be having the underground news. Let me see. There we go. Oh, Summers is allegedly dropping the tape. So bro, where'd it go? Where did it go? I want to find the tweet. It was right there. I had it. Maybe I'm gonna check one more. I'm gonna check daily before they always have good stuff too. Yeah, they amazed they canceled Chris Brown shit. I don't know why they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they did what they wanted to do. Yo, I hate when I can't find something. That'd be my thing. I'd be looking. Okay, boom. Boom. This is the tweet here. All right, so I'm gonna circle back to this tweet, but pretty much this is the conclusion of the spat. No cap response to fans saying he wished he signed a little baby. I don't wish no cap wish he was with baby now. I don't wish fuck all these rappers. Ain't no love out here. That's pretty much what he said. Because the fan is pretty much saying because no cap story is he was about to sign a little baby. He went to jail. NBA Youngboy was fucking him while he was in jail, so he had to sign that NBA Youngboy, and then here we are. I'm just having headphone issues right now. It's kind of irking me. Tune these new headphones, donate. Donate to the cause. Help me get some new headphones. All right, so yeah, so that is the result. He said, "Ain't no love out here. Fuck all this shit. Fuck all these rappers." But now we got to go to the origin. Let me show you. All right, so it's bad. It's sad because I'm an NBA Youngboy fan, and no cap's cool. He makes cool music. So it just the inner camp beef is always just like, can y'all resolve this not on public? You know what I'm saying? Like when you do it publicly, it just look crazy. You feel me? They're gonna be people now. Fans are gonna be involved. It's not going. You know what I'm saying? There's no peace. There's no peace that way. You feel me? So I'm pro peace. You know what I'm saying? I'm anti beef. But this is a different. These are. This is street rapper stuff, so this is out of my depth. I'm just a local suburb boy. I'm a country mouse type stuff. I don't know about these city mouse and lifestyle. You feel me? So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know what they on. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Oh, Liam.
I don't know. I would have predicted this actually. NBA Youngboy, no cap. Guys, no cap. His record label never broke again. Now, Youngboy's like 1/3 owner or half owner of the entire thing. It's all owned by him and the person he calls his father, Montana. Okay, there's also somebody else who owns a part of it too. However, Youngboy's the majority owner.
I think it's his brother. Maybe I think his brother owns another part.
On the Never Broke Again label. Now, who signed to the label? We got Quando Rondo. We obviously have No Cap. Now, I interviewed No Cap not too long ago, and by the way, he said, he was trying to stay out of certain beats because obviously Youngboy's, he's pretty much hated by everybody in the industry, and he's been still trying to make sure he holds it down for Youngboy. Pretty interesting spot to play because
and that's interesting. So understand, like, he's in a tough spot. Like, he's not only NBA Youngboy. He's probably one of the only rappers that can get off just being fuck everybody, I do me. Like most rappers can't just be like fuck everybody, I'm doing me. They need features, they need the collective, you need a group of supporters. NBA Youngboy got such a strong fan base, he could just say fuck everything, fuck everybody, and he'll still sell. But that is not the same for his artists. His fans always support him, they don't support his artists. You know what I'm saying? So
keep in mind, he was trying to do a song with Lil Baby's artist, Ronald Rodriguez. There's all type of tension all over the place. Anyway, here's the thing. Because it appears that after No Cap said something on Twitter, it sparked Youngboy to go ballistic on him on social media. Now, what did he say? Well, responding to a fan page of Youngboy, they say, drop some ish with Top. They told that to No Cap, right? No Cap said, let me go up on my own first, because I don't need nobody saying that I use Top to get big. We'll do music later.
And I don't think anything's crazy by that. You saw with, if you remember, when Ski Mask and X, Ski Mask had to go away from X from a little bit just to get his own buzz and establish himself personally as an artist. This happens all the time. You don't want to be just up under another artist. You want to establish yourself and get your own fan base, because then at that point you are only as big as the person you're signed to, which is another reason why you probably shouldn't sign to rappers. You should probably sign directly to the label, get your own situation, because when you sign to a rapper, You are under they yo boss. What Dame Dash said about bosses and shit, boss like calling another man daddy. Even if that's not how you feel, that's probably how they feel. So then you're basically gonna get sunned. You put yourself in this position to get sunned, as like here. Continue.
Now, NBA Youngboy, who doesn't have an Instagram, doesn't have a Twitter, he went the hell off, okay? He said this: I pay attention to all that slick ass ish you be doing and saying you a bitch ass nigga. What I call a real rapper, we don't do music because I don't F with you. Stop speaking on me to these people. You my daddy artist. You a effing worker. Bitch, you ain't my brother. F you, pay me. Now, the whole F you pay me thing is kind of interesting because apparently Youngboy looked at No Cap and be like, yo, you got to pay for the feature. Now, that's a little bit unusual because imagine signing to OVO. Drake's the main artist at OVO, and Drake is charging the same price he charges other niggas for a feature. So clearly you could.
Now, I don't know if that's how things normally go on, that they'd ask you directly, because normally if you have a big label situation, you would charge the label. For example, since they were signed to Atlantic, they would ask, you would charge Atlantic for the feature, not directly No Cap. Or he would have a budget issued by Atlantic, he would use that budget for that, so it's not really your money. However, even then, like, people would be giving out features and swaps if they're friendly together, so you would think that people in the same label would do that. Of course, we've covered how with what's the rapper name? He was on Good Music. Outside of Prince, and he was talking about the Sicko Mode shit with Travis Scott. He would get a swap, he didn't get a swap. So these are things like, you know what I'm saying? Some people charge, some people don't. It's a gray zone. There's no rules. That's the biggest thing with the music industry. A lot of shit is no rules. A lot of shit relationship.
Tell they might have not been on the same page for a while, and also fans asking to drop some more music. By his response, he's basically telling the fan, "Yo, bro, stop asking me to do songs for Youngboy." Okay. He made it sound nice, but Youngboy didn't take it as such. Now, it only got started from there because No Cap did respond, and when he responded, he said, "Yo, I see it's my turn this week, huh? I never did you none bad. I screamed free you before and after every venue, club. I carried this ish when you was gone. I stopped effing with niggas who would have did whatever to see me win, to stay loyal to yo hating ass and let me know what I owe you. I don't recall you giving me ish. I took the blame for why we don't do music because I was trying to keep your hater card clean. But nah, we don't really do music because he probably seen I'll be bigger on some baby ish. Bruh told Atlantic he wanted money for the feature on Mr. Crawford. You never supported me. You posted my ish once. I've been signed to NBA for 3 years, but I'm raw, so I kept this shit going on my own."
So yeah, see, like he said, you charge Atlantic, you know what I'm saying? That took, you know what I'm saying? So
okay. Then
but now everybody get context is NBA Youngboy pretty much responded and said, I was beefing with the Atlantic, so of course I'm gonna tax them. I'm gonna keep asking for bread for whatever I do, because fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Now that might have impacted No Cap. Maybe. I don't know. So, or he could have taken that away. You know what I'm saying? Like, different levels of the game are being played. So, you know, I wanted that to be aware too. Like, maybe NBA Youngboy, No Cap took offense something NBA Youngboy did and started talking slick. But NBA Youngboy was doing his own shit over here. You know what I'm saying? And it did not concern you, No Cap. You know what I'm saying? But you could have taken that and started saying shit. You know what I'm saying? But that could be one interpretation. Another interpretation could be NBA Youngboy just hating. I don't know. Just these are two different sides to the story.
Youngboy went crazy. Okay, he said this. Jesus Christ, I don't know why they get Youngboy started. Youngboy said, "Jay-Z can't out-rap me, boy. This ain't about no music. You just a scary ass bitch. I wanted revenge on the labels, nigga. I'm holding over here. You ain't even got $300K for your tax bill, clown. Just protect yourself, nigga. You play industry chess, but just don't know this game ain't got no loyalty. These rappers gonna kill your pussy ass." Okay, then he continued by saying, "Ask Mike Karen. I ain't never made $1 off you. None of y'all. Fuck the world before. Fuck you. Pretty boy, I don't hate you." Then he says, "You ran with me because I was popping at the moment. Shit hit the And you couldn't take a picture with Quando. You a bitch. Fuck you. Let your mama love you. Then he said, go make a song about it, bitch. Make me some money. The show must go on. God damn. Now, no cap ain't even respond after that. Young boy just went crazy again. He said, yo, you the same kid who had to clear their name when the internet made it seem like you dissed the nigga. He a op. Why the F would it matter if the pussy thought you was talking about him? You a bitch. Like I said, go make a song about it and make me some money. The show must go on. I don't give a fuck what the internet think. You a bitch. Who made you? You a bitch. Oh, damn, I'm just putting shit in there at this point. Like, yo, this is how much he called this dude a bitch. You gonna die a bitch. I bet the girl you with though can see you a bitch. You see, dude, rainbow ass nigga, tell your sister come paint my nails. You signed cause of Quando. Facts. You ain't shit without him. He the only one that could save you, honestly. You ain't never heard of the black sheep. Now, by the way, let me start connecting some references for you, right? When he said on the last post about Jay-Z cannot rap me, boy, basically no cap had said Jay-Z cannot rap me, like a tweet. I think that was a lyric or something like that, okay? But what he was talking about, right, when he said he wanted revenge on the label, Youngboy's hinting towards I was only charging Atlantic because Atlantic already owe me so much shit. Bro, they got a budget for you. They gotta pay me. They gotta keep paying me. You get what I mean? So it's one of those interesting things where Youngboy's trying to say, I wasn't trying to charge you. I'm trying to charge Atlantic because I don't F with them and I've been wanting revenge on them. Okay.
So yeah, see, that part is different. Yeah, you get a budget because you're a new signee, you're under me, get a budget. They gotta pay me for other shit. I've turned in many an album for them. I'm technically supposed to be off my deal, so whatever. His situation, two vastly different situations. He even clarified, I don't hate you, whatever, but you taking it like this. And then he's mad. Why'd you have to clear up? Whatever with Lil Durk. Why you clearing up beef? If it's the op, fuck it. If they think, even if you weren't, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta explain shit? You don't have to play industry chess. That's what he's basically saying. You're going hard for these industry chess for niggas that they'll drop you easily. Like you know what I'm saying? Like none of these niggas are loyal. So you playing chess trying to look like you still fuck with this person or that person. It don't matter. These niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that signed you. You should fuck with me off it because, these niggas ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Is probably from M.A. Youngboy perspective, but M.A. Youngboy is I feel like his definition of loyal, he has a very in my opinion, he has a very rigid outlook on loyalty. So like boom, he rode out for Quan because he is very loyal, so he will ride for you even to his detriment because he's a loyal person. Like with the Quando Rondo situation, it happened, whatever happened between him and King Von. And NBA Youngboy said, this is my artist. I'm going to protect him. Ain't nothing happening to him. Lil Durk, fuck everybody. Fuck the industry. Fuck everybody that's not fucking with Quando because y'all trying to blackball him. But this is my artist and this is my person. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't work with Lil Uzi because him and Richard Kidd had beef, and NBA Youngboy fuck with Richard Kidd. That's the type of person he is. So the fact that not everybody's willing to go as far as he's willing to go with it, that to him probably looks disloyal. So yeah.
Okay. Now he also said something about when the internet thought you dissed the op, and who's the op? He's talking about Lil Durk.
Yeah, he's talking about Lil Durk.
People had thought No Cap dissed Lil Durk, and No Cap came out and cleared up and said, I don't got no problems with Durk, and Durk don't speak on me, and I don't speak on him. Okay, and Youngboy was looking at that like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. Why you got to clear up rumors that you dissed the op? I thought it was an op.
He basically viewed that as pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, who cares if the op think you dissed to be your op? That's basically what he's saying, okay? Essentially, he's added a bunch of more disrespect. He's talking about some fingernail polish stuff, all type of other stuff. But trust me, Youngboy, he never hit the heights of disrespect. He had to take it up one more level, okay? He then said, listen, I ain't got no filter. I don't respect none of you niggas. Fuck you 10 times with my herpes dick. Pussy, I'm too genuine. I'm finna start asking y'all niggas what hood y'all.
That's a crazy thing to say. That's a crazy thing to say. So just pause on all that. I had to pause. That was crazy.
Pushing, fake banging ass niggas. Then he basically, I think he continued a little bit more. Like Jesus Christ.
Kept going.
So anyway, that's when we had No Cap, who did respond at this point. And the only reason why he responded was because of the whole tax bill thing. You get me? And he was saying, yo, my car 300K itself, get your dog a lawyer, rich ass. And now he's talking about Quando. He's saying getting Quando a lawyer, right? He said, and Quando know who he could walk through the middle of New Orleans with. And I ain't never ran from shit. Ask my mama. Okay? That's basically the whole back and forth. I mean, Young Boy is going crazy over it. It's kind of sad because never mind. It ain't even over. Hold up,
Not
man.
over.
Young Boy then continued and said, that's the problem. Now, you fucking clown. Your priorities fucked up. You bought a car and can't pay your tax bill. Log off.
That's a good point. Niggas be doing that.
Plus a half a ticket down with my niggas days ago. It's the holidays. Bitch, I hold it down. I ain't your problem. Okay? Now, I think it's over. Let's make sure it's over. I think it's over. Yeah. Anyway, here's the point, man. This is kind of sad.
So yeah, that was the whole context of that. And like I said, it's not necessarily over because he said, like, you know, you should sign a little baby. Nah, these niggas, I hate everybody, essentially. So fallout of that, of what will come of that, I don't know. Looking forward to any new music that comes up because of that. I hope No Cap does make a song. I hope he listens to FA Young Boy. Go make a song. Go make a song. That's funny. So anytime somebody tells somebody go make a song is funny because I mean that's your job. Go make a song. You are assigned to me. I will make money when you make money. Go make me money. Yeah. So that's tough. That's tough. So there's that. And then Dave Chappelle was pretty much the great wrap up of the whole back and forth that Kyrie and Dave Chappelle went through with the Jewish community. I'm not, and I want to disclaimer, not anti-Semitic, have no hatred to, I don't hate anybody. I love everybody. I love, but but how Dave Chappelle, people are even calling Dave Chappelle anti-Semite for this joke that I feel like is you know, just some fair you know, just basic comedy. People are saying his stuff is sparking a lot of criticism, of course, but of course it will. It's this is the world we live in. Oh wait, I don't think I could play it because they might copyright strike me. Yes, and I don't play that. But other people used it. I'm gonna play it and see. I'm gonna just go to the part where he just said, nah, I ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna risk it. So all Dave Chappelle was like, "Hey yo, Kanye, all you had to say was, I'm not anti-Semitic. Boom, you bought yourself some time." And then he said another joke where if it's a black, it's a gang. If it's Italian, it's a mob. And if it's Jewish, don't talk about it. It's a coincidence. And people who took offense to that pretty much are confirming what he is saying when it's an issue with, you know, a certain person. It's an issue. And if it's not, you know, basic inequality breakdown, you feel me? And so that, but we can compare apples to oranges all day, but you kind of shoot yourself in the number one looks crazy on how hard they went to punish Kyrie. Kind of like even if you're not anti-Semitic, it'll lead to anti-Semitic ideology because the whole idea is that a certain group of people control everything. And then when they exhibit their power over being offended, it looks like they control everything. So, you know, that is the critique there. And I'll just leave it at that. Moving on, we got Lil Tecca and DaBaby. You know, DaBaby is like basically having to give away tickets at this point, because you know, I don't think he can travel overseas. That's the thing. But a thing I think that rappers underuse is that the going overseas bag. So once you build a fan base, I think it's important to then try to go do a tour in Europe, because And 6ix9ine has done this to great effect. Lil Pump, the overseas bag is there, and once you get to any pop level of popularity, I think it's important to not move there, but do video, not video, but do concerts there, because that's something you can always go back to. Once you have a touring apparatus there and can tour there consistently, there's money that's always going to be there. So what I'm about to show you is an example of that. But first, I'm going to go to this site. I think it's called Pop something. Pop Crave. Be having some news. So yeah, basically the baby has to give away tickets, and so people roast him for that. He's just trying to get it off. He's not having a good time, essentially. So let me see. Grammys promo. I'm gonna just look up the baby thing. I need to confirm if he's actually like just giving away tickets, because they said they caught him on video giving away tickets. I don't know if that's true or not. Did he really give away some tickets or not? Like, I gotta know. Yeah, they saying he giving out free tickets. All right, look, he said he was at now this is what one person is saying, seeing somebody, fall whatever from the top, you know what I'm saying? But I just take it from, hey, yo, be humble, man. None of this fame stuff is guaranteed, yo. You know what I'm saying? None of this is guaranteed. It could come today, gone tomorrow. If you get your money, don't spend it like you got it. You better be investing and putting money here and there, because once it's time's up, yo, you gotta just bow out and rest on your money that you hopefully made and spent during the time. Feel me? So that's how I be feeling. I ain't hear it. People just ask why is he here again. See him at the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, okay. So asking why is he here again, because he's been there trying to give away tickets at the Cheesecake Factory. Got you. Damn. So right. So while that is happening, I'm gonna stop and restart. So while that is happening, we have Lil Tecca, who maybe people don't, you know what I'm saying? He has reached a high, but maybe, he didn't get that same level of media coverage that the baby got, from a lot of people's eyes. People will probably say that the baby's more known, you can say famous or infamous, you can use that one way or the other. But pretty much one is more known than the other. You would probably say, yeah, okay. But even though one is more known, one person is still selling out and doing their thing. You see over here, as I show, you see that Lil Tecca is, he having a lit show somewhere overseas, doing the overseas thing, turning up, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Big venue, sold out, and he's doing that. He's going on, and Lil Tecca's, more low key with it, and he's still doing his thing. So, it's always about fan base. It always comes down to that, how much real people, and Russ described it best, like, the best way is how you measure a fan base. It's by ticket sales, because, lets people know how popping you are for real. So another example of that is Taylor Swift. Because recently Ticketmaster, it just crashed, right? and they're a monopoly essentially. Like they should probably be broken up. People cannot circumvent Live Nation. The only person who was able to was Louis C.K., but even then he had to cave. So right now, we'll talk about Ticketmaster, but first, the Taylor Swift part of it is that okay? So she went on tour, whatever, and Ticketmaster, they spiked the her ticket sales a whole bunch, knowing that they could, and knowing like this is the only way to do a tour of her size. She's probably doing arenas and shit. So at her scale, you kind of are forced to go through Ticketmaster. You have no choice, essentially. So Taylor Swift concerts are going for almost a $95K on Ticketmaster, and even the resales are going up for more. So this is on their site, right? But on their resale, it's even more, right? So it's even more. So that shit going. People are probably auctioning them off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's tough. Taylor Swift got mad about something. She was saying something about that. So there's some back and forth going on with that. And so now we see that they're under investigation, I think. So yeah, I think people are finally clapping. I'm for it. Break them up because it's because you have to do these deals with them. They always charge the prices high, and for the fans that let's say artist wants to charge less for a fan to come in and see them perform, they can't. And it becomes this wealth inequality thing that becomes a pattern when you look at things long enough in America. So breaking Ticketmaster under investigation by the Justice Department for abusing its monopoly power over the live music industry, as per sources. People are saying that Ticketmaster is destroying live music. Their scam fees now cost 78% of a ticket. They control events, the venues, and even the artists. There's a movement pushing the Justice Department to take on their monopoly. And this is some of it.
New business practice for that. It was introduced by a few weeks back. Bruce Springsteen fans were outraged to find that ticket prices for his current tour were as high as $5,000.
Springsteen's fans have never felt cheated until now.
$5,000 a piece.
$5,000.
Would you really pay $5,000 to go see your favorite band?
No.
I can't do that.
That's a bit much.
We can thank a predatory new business practice for that. It was introduced.
Which is probably also why, a lot of sales have been low recently, and, output and the baby's probably struggling to sell tickets. So see all this. I like to make a full circle when it comes to these types of things.
Introduced by Ticketmaster, and they call it dynamic pricing. It's an experimental technique, and it's pissed off everyone, from fans to venues to performers themselves, including the boss. So, how can Ticketmaster get away with it? Because they are the bullies of the music industry playground. Ticketmaster and Live Nation, which is the same company, but we'll get to that later, can basically do whatever they want because they have seized control over every aspect of the live music industry by creating a monopoly. This ticketing cartel has the power to destroy venues and artists who refuse to work with them. They even have their own resale platform, and they encourage and incentivize ticket resellers to gouge fans. All of these exploited.
They even have a resale site on top of it, so they can cap and then extra cap on top of it, and they encourage people to cap when you resell too. So it's a fuck, man.
Practices make Ticketmaster execs very, very rich. Live Nation CEO Michael Rapino made $70.6 million in 2017. That's one of the largest CEO pay packages ever. But here's the twist. This entire monopoly was helped along and enabled by our elected leaders. So how do we get to a point where...
Hey man, listen, what I be saying about Obama, yo, let's do a rewind real quick. Who helped this nigga get this monopoly?
That's one of the largest CEO pay packages ever.
Who helped?
But here's the twist. This entire monopoly was helped along and enabled by our elected leaders.
Hey man.
So how do we get to a point?
Obama, hey man, listen, bro. We gonna come back to you. We know what you doing, man. But yeah, more than 40,000 people have sent letters urging the Department to investigate Ticketmaster and move to break them up. So you can join the movement, whatever. I recommend people do because it's a whole lot of hoopla in terms of that. So that there's that, and then I want to move on to next topic. Fight the power, all that. You know what I'm saying? So Ice Spice, you know, she's doing what I like to call good PR. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it like that. So she recently was doing a good turkey giveaway, and the people were saying she was with Drake, but she wasn't with Drake. But she was with Lil TJ and J.I., but they thought it was they thought it was Yeet. People are funny, but Yeet didn't say nothing, and that goes into the marketing of Yeet. So it goes in her favor. But yeah, I just want to highlight this because I like when people donate and give back to people. I feel like this is none of that is recorded and posted enough, and I want to bring light and positivity to things of that nature. Before I get into the messiness, you know, you gotta butter them up, and then you give it, you take it away. That's how I want to do it. So yeah, that's what she was doing. They was giving away a lot. She was, you know, freely giving away and reposting people's stuff, taking people's phones, doing all that. You know, having a good time, giving it away. And this is a good look. See, this also goes for good publicity. See that lit event, shut down the area. You can do all this, still be all cloudy with it, get all your pictures, and still help people. You can get the clout you want with the help that you need. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's what I want, you know, to as a big takeaway, you know, instead of flexing with change, you can flex by helping people, and the results still the same, and the people will like you more for it. You know what I'm saying? Last couple podcasts ago, I was talking about how she was trying to finesse promoters and stuff. That was a bad look. Now she's doing a good look. See that? Boom. It's very easy to people make it PR a lot harder than it is. Just be nice to people. You know what I'm saying? Publicly show that you're actually a semi-decent person. And then maybe when you end up doing some fucked up shit, you can go back to this and be like, hey, I did some good stuff, you know. Don't hate me entirely. Don't get me all the way the fuck out of here. You just put me on punishment instead of getting me completely the fuck out of here, you know. That is one way of looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Purely on some, you know, Machiavellian shit. Cause I believe, you know, all these rappers and stuff be on that weirdo shit, you know what I'm saying? So you cannot ever I don't ever underrate that. So this is a new thing of her. Moving on, another Ice Spice topic. She was with Drake, and Drake was around looking like paranoid. If this people are roasting him for that, you looking around like, I hope they don't know I'm shit. I have the champagne on me. I'm the poppy of champagne. It's like you're looking around like if nobody recognize you. Of course they recognize you. You're Drake, nigga. Just stop looking around. If he was acting regular, like is this how Drake look with no security? Drake with no security, a different dude, man. He's like, I hope everything okay. Look, now Ice Spice look. You see how Ice Spice looking too? She's looking around like, bro, why are you paranoid? We chilling, bro. Just chill out. It's like, nah, I can't be chilling. So that's a cool little tidbit. She put out a song that was okay. It was the Bikini Bottom joint or whatever. I hope she drops a tape or something, whatever she finna do. You know what I'm saying? I want more music because the clout only gonna last so long. Drake only gonna fuck you for like a month, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He don't be wifing him up like that. You know, you gotta take advantage of that and drop more tunes. You know what I'm saying? So I hope she follows all this good publicity up with some new tunes, drops an EP, something that, you know, sustains the rise. Because I like watching how different careers bloom and how they choose to navigate. And this is a good example of that. So there's that. All right. So speaking of Yeet, because they thought Yeet was in they thought Yeet was doing was there, but it was another rapper called J.I. So, you know, they think everybody with a ski mask is Yeet, and I think that's funny. But yeah, this is Yeet doing an interview, and this is why I think, like, you know, certain rappers don't do interviews because they say shit like this. They say shit like what I'm about to show you. All right, so he's doing this interview, and he's pretty much like doesn't know anything, never experienced anything in life, and I just feel like answers like that, them non-answers, they're both entertaining, but only for so long. It'll get stale eventually. So hopefully he adds more personality in the media space.
I don't know about that, bro. Goat movie. I ain't never watched the movie before. Goat love song. I already listen to love music. I don't know about that one. Goat YouTube video. I don't even really watch YouTube. Goat reality TV show. I don't really watch reality TV. Goat meme. I don't really know that many memes. Goat.
Do you know anything? Have you experienced anything? Do you consume any media? I'm saying, like, a couple of these, like, come on, bro. You nothing to none of them. Like, come on, what we doing here, bro? So I just thought that was funny. That was a cool little tidbit. But let me know, is that good or bad for branding? Let me know what y'all think. You know, a lot of people don't know how to articulate themselves in the public media platform, but I also feel like you shouldn't expect musicians to do that all the time, because isn't it the point that they tell their story on the mic with the melodies? You know what I'm saying? That's what I assume. But yeah, so now I'm gonna give y'all a breakaway from music tunes and give you a crypto. This is not financial advice, but I feel like this is a goofy moment in, like, a lot of rappers. This is interchange with hip hop, because a lot of rappers promote these crypto scams, right? I Show Speed just got caught promoting crypto scams. So content creators and rappers and all that, they promote these crypto scams, right? And one of the exchanges has gone under for it. Now, I think crypto is a cool idea. I think blockchain technology is a cool idea. But right now it's Wild West time, so people are just getting scammed left and right. And I only know about FTX because I saw that they had bought the arena. They had bought, like, the name, the licensing or whatever. They put their name on the arena in Miami, so like FTX Arena now. So, you know, if y'all don't know, a whole bunch of stuff happened with them. They said they were the second largest exchange next to Binance in terms of crypto, and their CEO, you know, is under a lot of hot water now. XCO, I think, is under a lot of hot water for basically the whole thing went under. And now I'm going to show you that, because it was a whole big old story. It was going viral and stuff. And as a person who has an interest in crypto, I wanted to share the with you. All right, so Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto journey. He's the CEO of FTX. All right, so Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto journey began in 2017 when he founded Alameda Research and arbitrage JPY Bitcoin. I think this is the only thing he did that was actually smart. He did arbitrage between the Japanese yen and Bitcoin. And arbitrage is just, you know, buy low, sell high type shit. So that in between market, he used that, got a lot of money. That actually made him rich. Didn't want to do that. That made him rich. So after, in 2019, you know, he grew, you know, Alameda grew into a multi-purpose crypto hedge, and SBF launched FTX to be an exchange for pro traders. So that's when we started the exchange. Alameda and FTX were supposed to operate independently, but, you know, FTX grew rapidly, and so did SBF's appetite for capital. FTX raised nearly $2 billion in upcoming years from top venture capitalists, including Sequoia. SBF's rise and fall is reminiscent to Elizabeth Holmes' stellar public image, urgency, and allegedly withholding info, you know, so also that people would also invest and would not get board seats. So, you know, that means that no information was being shared. Your books were not shared. You just gave these random dude $2 billion and got no info about what the fuck was happening. So yeah, that shit's weird. So SBF aggressively marketed crypto with activities like buying the Miami Heat Stadium name for $130 million and running ads with Larry David. So yeah, that part was like, yeah, that was when I was like, what is FTX, right? SBF spent $30 million lobbying Washington for FTX favorable regulation and bailing out Voyager and BlockFi following 3AC's collapse. So yeah, he helped save another crypto thing. So people were heralding him as a savior crypto, and then him donating to the Democratic Party probably bought him a lot of time and favors for now when the shit has hit the fan. They maybe not going after him as hard, maybe look the other way, because, you know, anybody else would have been got arrested by now. It's kind of crazy. He hasn't just been, whatever. We're getting back to it. All right, so SBF's image as a hero blossomed in some people's eyes, but it seemed the emperor had no clothes. This is also via NFT Now. They're a cool crypto news outlet. All right, so on November 2nd, Alameda balance was leaked by CoinDesk, right? Alameda had 14.6 billion in assets against 8 billion in liabilities. And with 5.8 billion in FTT token and billions in the liquid tokens that FTX helped incubate. So basically, they put in all their money in different assets that they couldn't liquidate. So that's what they call being insolvent, that you cannot pull money. Now, being illiquid just means you don't have any money, but you can get the money. Like I could have a whole bunch of gold, and I can sell this gold, and then I can get cash. I can liquefy gold and get cash. But if it's a crypto, it's not backed by anything, and if the price tanks, that money is gone. So this unleashed a sequence of events leading to FTX downfall. Now, this leaked. People allege that this leaked because when he donated to the Democratic Party, he made the CEO of Binance upset, and so this is his vengeance essentially. So this is and it's reported here. So CZ, Binance's CEO, didn't view SBS Washington lobbying too kindly and saw an opportunity to attack following the leak. So maybe he might even start. That's what some people are allegedly. All right. He tweeted Binance was selling their 600 million FTT position, which he knew would be devastating for FTT's price and ultimately Alameda's books, because they got bad news, and then the biggest crypto exchange just pulled all their shit. So those two things at once said, "Fuck that shit, I'm out," type shit. And that tanked the price immediately, which caused other people to try to pull their money and tank immediately. So yeah, CZ of Binance said liquidating our FTT is just a post-exit risk management, learning from Luna. We gave support before, but we won't pretend to make love after divorce. We're not against anyone, but we won't support people who lobby against other industry players behind their backs. So yeah, some people are saying like he was lobbying, just put himself deregulation at a good position for him, and probably was fucking over other people like CZ and Binance. So he said, we're not making love at, like he said, not making love at a divorce, whatever. So then he also said, as part of Binance's exit from FTX equity last year, Binance received roughly 2.1 billion USD equivalent in cash. Due to recent revelations of that came to light, we decided to liquidate any remaining FTT on our books. Caroline, Alameda CEO, and SBF fired back. Caroline states Alameda will buy back FTT at $22, which sounded alarms of potential liquidations below that price. SBF declares that FTX assets are fine and that FTX doesn't invest client assets. That's what he said. A competitor is trying to go after us with false rumors. FTX find assets are fine. Details, right? FTX has enough to cover all its holdings. We don't invest client assets, allegedly. CZ, if you're looking to minimize the market impact on your FTT sales, Alameda will happily buy it all from you today at $22, which would, essentially look like you're boosting the price. It's probably worth less than, it is. So the market panicked and FTT dropped 70% in 24 hours. That's the issue when you're doing investments and stuff like that. You should never keep your money on the exchange, other people say. And also, if you're going into this, you could be up and down in the same day. He was up, he lost 70, it went down 70% in 24 hours. The bank run ensued with $6 billion withdrawn of FTX in a 3-day period. So in 3 days, you lost $6 billion, gone. So that's the shit. FTX withdrawal stopped on November 8th, and the entire crypto market crashed, essentially. Then Binance swooped in with an acquisition offer for FTX pending due diligence, meaning we'll buy it, but we need to look at your books first. And users waited with the hope of Binance saving the day and being able to withdraw money from FTX. SBF claimed that FTX US was fully backed 1-to-1 and operating normally, allegedly. So he said, no, the FTX US, which is the US version of FTX, because I think it was founded in the Bahamas. So there's the international version, there's the FTX US. And Binance US, two separate companies, are not currently impacted by this. FTX US withdrawals are and have been fully back 1-to-1. That's what he claimed, right? So this is crazy. This is like all two financial heads beefing for supremacy over the future of crypto, essentially, with one making a drastic mistake in his Ponzi scheme and others we all know is probably doing. We all know what they're doing. We all know what Binance is doing, but that shit crazy. So you lost $6 billion in 3 days. and he basically declared economic war after that. You know what I'm saying? He was not ready for the fallout. But basically he gave him a letter of intent, not even a formal offer, you know what I'm saying? He just gave just a request to see the books, and he just gave it. And then as soon as they and this is what else SBF said. Hey, I'll have a few announcements to make. Things have come full circle. And FTX first and last investors are the same. We have come to an agreement on a strategic transaction with Binance for FTX. So then CZ wrote to SBF on November 10th that the deal was off. So he said, looked at that shit, looked at the paper, said, oh, fuck no, these numbers are looking crazy. And FTX user, he said, fuck your deal. And then FTX user hopes are crushed as the Binance deal falls through, and FTT is in free fall, down 90% in under a week. And the scope of the problem is first unveiled, and it's bigger than expected. FTX has reportedly $8 billion missing. That shit was crazy. So when FTX collapsed, Mr. Zhao initially agreed to buy the exchange in what with CZ. He buy the exchange in what would have amounted to a bailout. But soon the deal fell through after Binance found problems in the company's financials. In the Signal group chat that included Bankman-Fried and other FTX representatives, Zhao posted a curt note according to two familiar with the matter. Sam, I'm sorry, he wrote, but we won't be able to continue this deal. Way too many issues, CZ. Oh, man, that's some ether shit. He said, we're sorry, man, but fuck no. Get that shit the fuck out of here. Bankman-Fried scrambled to line up new financing. I shouldn't throw stones in a glass house, so I'll hold back a bit, he said in a message to employees obtained by the Times, except to say probably they never really planned to go through with the deal. Of course, dummy, like you got finessed. You fell for the okie doke. The SBF released an apology letter which was received hastily by many angry crypto investors. Incredibly, he triples down, restating that FTX US is fine. Yeah, FTX, FTX UX, and Alameda are all filed for bankruptcy the very next day. So even though it said everything's fine the next day, all that shit went bankrupt, and SBF was removed as CEO. And the FTX claimed Bahamian regulators requested to reopen withdrawals for Bahamians, which they later denied. People used NFTs to transfer millions to Bahamian accounts and withdraw. The strange opening uniquely benefited FTX insiders in the Bahamas. So the people that were in the know, they basically put all their money to NFT and then they pulled the money out before, you know what I'm saying? Which is, good for them if you knew, but so the situation worsened the next day. The FTX Telegram group admin reported that FTX was hacked for $600 million, and the app itself is malware. So, and then some people say that SBF had an access code that he could go back through and do the investment and move money away how he wanted. So FT reported that SBF didn't include his $270 million Robinhood share of FTX in his bankruptcy filing, but they still coming for his shit. You know what I'm saying? Former FTX CEO alleged that his $40 million penthouse listed for sale. Report says firm spent $74 million on real estate. SBF began cryptic tweeting, sharing the word "what" and following it with the single letter tweets over the course of the coming days and hours. He erratically jumps between apologizing to customers and justifying his actions, basically apologizing for the scam. And then he went on a puff piece with the New York Times. He was basically playing League of Legends while he was doing it. And yeah. So that's that full story. I just wanted to share that because it was interesting. And if you're into crypto or people in the crypto space, like that was a serve up for y'all. And just beware of scams. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. You know what I'm saying? It normally is. And so to all the rappers and other content creators, supporting the scams and the okie dokes, shame on you. And y'all probably, gonna get sued. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all set yourself up for a lawsuit and y'all do that. So that's how I feel about all that. So, Elon, like I said, Elon Musk he had, with his Twitter shit, he been tweaking on Twitter. This is pretty much no longer a public company. This is his personal playground, like how Jeff Bezos bought the New York Times and shit. This is his shit. This is his public little thing where he gonna get his own shit off. He gonna do whatever he want on here, and ain't nothing we can do about it. So, because of that, he's let people on. He's letting people back on Twitter, and people aren't liking that. But because of that, he's losing investors, because that's how mainly Twitter makes money, is through investors. He's tried to do the Twitter Blue thing to make some money, but people really aren't really looking for that. He's fired half the staff to save money. He only wants people. He said he wrote like, you have 72 hours or some shit to be like, are you extremely hardcore for Twitter or something like that? So that's the whole news with that. But it really don't matter. He does what he wants on Twitter, bro. Like, either the workers gonna strike, everybody gonna leave, and Twitter gonna crash and not exist, or Elon Musk gonna figure it out. But I know he's willing to lose money to make it. You know what I'm saying? People are willing to work. If you don't want a job, somebody else probably wants a job, type shit. So yeah. So this is the people he let back on. Andrew Tate is coming back. Jordan Peterson is back, and he's trying to bring back Trump, or Trump's back, one or the other. Either Trump's back or he's trying to bring back Trump, one or the other. So that's coming back. So that's about to shake up. Really, Trump coming back on Twitter is really what's going to shake up. He tried to bring back Kanye, did the whole DEF CON shit. He said, nah, you're bugging. We gotta make sure you stay the fuck off with all that shit. So yeah. So there's that. And so more shit will come soon from that, and how that will play out. And we'll be interested to see that. So now we are going to go to the crime section. Niggas is doing what they doing behind the scenes. All right. So first off, we got Blueface, right? Blueface allegedly shot somebody, and then he got in Vegas. What happens in Vegas, it ain't staying in Vegas no more. So he got so now there's a reported video of him doing the shooting. So I'm gonna show y'all that, and we'll see what happens with Blueface. He's an entertaining guy, but he's doing whatever he is doing over there in Blueface land, and it is going crazy. Look at this side, boy. Oh, hold on. I gotta share it. So let me share it. Thought I was. But let me know how long all that's gonna last. Will he beat the case? Will he not beat the case? He getting locked up? If so, how long? If all that happens, how long will Christian Rock last by herself? All that, let me know in the comments. That's Blueface talking to somebody. Something happened behind him, whatever. He's walking away to his car with his dudes. Everybody looking around, looking sketchy. It's the middle of the night. And I think he's some people see something. Something's going on over there. And then he over there. Somebody pull up. Okay, what happens? Why he run up on him? Oh, okay. So boom, he right there. Somebody hit his car. Oh, he shoot. Ooh, and then he shoots off. Ooh, he shoots off a couple. Wow. And everybody run off. Why? Because he hit his car? That's crazy. Somebody hit your car, you blast on them? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, there's that. That is insane, yo. People are going crazy out here in the streets. Lucky. I seen Lucky trending. Lucky and Lil Yachty in Toronto. Ooh. It'd be cool if Lucky got on a song with Drake. He did that song Future. I'm dead. People with the Lucky memes be killing me. Okay, so that's number one on the tune crime. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. The tune crime. All right, so next on tune crime, we have the people who are some other people, multiple people who got arrested recently, and the Young Dolph, you know. One guy got, his name is Hernandez Govan. There's been a couple arrests, but this is the most recent one. This is one of the most recent ones, I'll say. He is a guy who's allegedly, I guess, put a hit out on him. This person is the father of that little Uzi artist that passed away. I covered it recently. I think it's called Desto Love. I'm gonna look it up for sure. So her dad was basically ordered to hit on Young Dolph for, I guess, alleged street beef. So the man charged with arranging the killing of Young Dolph has pleaded not guilty. Hernandez Govan was arrested last week on charges including first-degree murder. He lived on the same block the white Mercedes was found in. That was the getaway car. So that's why people are making that conclusion. People are asking, what is the motive? But yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull up academics video that he talks about that, and then we're gonna also look at what happened with YSL. And yeah, we're going to go from there. So I appreciate that 50 Cent is actually putting out that series called Hip Hop Murders. Not that gore and whatnot, Black Death should just be commodified and used as just cannon fodder entertainment, but the fact that it brings attention to cases, and hopefully more attention will go into it in terms of it getting solved, and stuff like that. Okay, so going back to Blueface real quick, his bail got set to $50,000. He's set to be released from jail. So his bail's only $50,000 for shooting somebody. I think that's crazy. And then also with YNW Melly, if y'all care about that, they're pushing for the death penalty on homie. So that shit crazy. All right, so this is a video about the most recent person, and then I'm gonna go back to the relation with the Hernandez person and their relation. Because it's a lot of people. I think it's like 4. So this is like the 4th suspect. So it's 4 in total. So yeah, just want all the deets out. RIP Young Dolph.
Ain't it beautiful when you realize these suspects? You don't have to be this. They basically have to be locked up. They locked up with shooters, right? And then they locked up later on. Now with these all and actually Young Dolph.
So boom, that's the dad. The dad planned it. That's the person that was the rapper. We're gonna go back.
One, ironically, like a week later. Okay, don't take a genius to figure out. Yeah, they're telling on each other. Perfect. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Memphis police are announcing that they're searching for another suspect in the murder of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, who was killed a year ago at a cookie shop in South Memphis. Okay, they're saying that the guy Jermarcus Johnson is wanted on a charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, which means he was involved with the planning. Okay, they said that they're not releasing other information how he's connected to the case, because clearly they already got the person snitching. Now, what I can tell you about this guy is that he's actually supposedly he's related to one of the other guys, Justin Johnson. Okay, the guy named Straight Drop. So he's related to that guy, either like an uncle or some type of relative like relation. But apparently he's 5'7", 153 pounds, soaking wet with dreadlocks. Police claim that he is involved in setting up Young Dolph to be killed. They won't even say if there's other arrests that's going to be made. And this is the beautiful part about it. Obviously, we hate that Young Dolph lost his life, but at least these Memphis cops are working, okay? Not only, by the way, the Young Dolph homie supposedly reported spin, but apparently all these other dudes that's still alive, They're all getting locked up. And I keep telling y'all, man, they're telling on each other at a rapid rate. Okay. You know, you lock one up, he gonna give you.
So that's true. You know, people do be telling on each other, and all that. So, okay, so this is the one I wanted to see. This is the context.
Check it out now. Well, this is kind of surprising. Now, a guy named Hernandez Govan, okay, he was actually indicted by a grand jury on Thursday. He's charged with
Cash
first-degree
Desto,
murder,
not
attempted
not
first-degree
Desto.
murder,
Cash
and
Desto.
conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Now, if you don't know what that means in terms of charges, they're basically saying this fool killed somebody and planned to kill somebody, which means they're saying this wasn't a spur of the moment action. Now, who's that person? The person is the rapper Young Dolph. Now, this is the third person to be charged for the murder. Okay, there's somebody who's charged for accessory, then there's two people charged for murder, but this is the third person to be charged for the murder of Young Dolph. And it's actually super interesting because people are saying that this is the guy who's the father of a young Memphis rapper who died not too long ago. Okay, apparently he is the father of Memphis rapper Lotta Cash Desto, who was killed and robbed after reportedly attending a party in Houston in September 24, 2022. And it's actually very interesting because at the time of that, he actually posted this to his social media. He says, "I think I cursed you, Destiny, with my lifestyle. I apologize, baby."
Okay, so that's like, that's the full context. Almost like, oh, I feel guilty. I curse you on my lifestyle. Like, hey, maybe my actions led to you passing, whatever. So then he ended up getting arrested, and then you know all that. So that is that whole thing over there. Let me know what y'all guys think about that. And then I wanted to cover the YSL updates, because they just did court. They have finally went to court recently. They have been getting denied for bail. I think they're gonna still get bail, but this is what the prosecutor has said. They allegedly have 300 witnesses to testify against them
Come
in
back
trial. So
and watch college football.
that is not looking good. I'm gonna just say that ain't looking good if they got 300 witnesses. You know, people keep telling on each other. So people keep telling on each other and shit. So it's not looking good for them. I don't think they ain't gonna get out, which is unfortunate.
Check
but
it out now. Holy. Now, when I say 300, I ain't talking about a movie or Sosa, and I definitely ain't talking about Young Thug's record label 300 ENT, but it's only fitting, people, that Young Thug, the face of 300 Entertainment, is now going to court to fight for his life and freedom against the state of Georgia in a RICO case, and essentially they say they got 300 people ready to testify against him.
300 Entertainment, 300 witnesses. The irony is astoundingly crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is bad. This is all bad. Now I'm gonna break it down for y'all. First of all, it's not 300 snitches, okay? There's definitely 5 to what I'm hearing, maybe 12 people telling, and I keep telling you, it's the curious case of YSL. A lot of these dudes locked up, they can't wait to sing like a canary bird, but it's not 300 snitches. Now you're probably saying, what the heck, 300 people? Now this is the RICO case. A lot of it's going to be circumstantial. They got to put a lot of pieces together, and basically there's a lot of people that's going to be trying to weasel out of this indictment by saying, yo, I was never with the gang. You know what I mean? Obviously, everybody say gang till you get in court. You're like, what gang? Okay. Now, they're going to be bringing on gang experts. They're going to be bringing on people from those particular neighborhoods that might be, just community leaders. They're going to be bringing a lot of people to testify to all the fuckery that's been going on and the fact that these guys are all in a gang and that there's some type of structure. So they got mad gang experts, they got ballistics people, they got other people who are experts in other things for some of the other crimes they have to deal with. So essentially,
basically they're bringing in, like, it's just like 5 real, like, quote unquote snitches, and then everybody else is just people who are working on the case and cops and all that. People who are working to solve the case, but still, it's a lot. Whenever the trial hits, it's gonna be long. They're probably gonna keep pushing it back and to make people suffer, make them want to tell more. So that is the current thing right now. They're essentially getting bled out. You know what I'm saying? They're basically getting bled out, and until they get as much information and people tell as much as possible, they get as much information as possible to guarantee a conviction, because this ain't the federal, DA, but still, like, they trying to be airtight, no excuses, no way you're getting out. It's open and shut. That's how they want to do it. So it's not looking good. I do not see a way that they will weasel out of it, unless people just openly just take all the cases for them. That's kind of where it's at. Like, people would have to just fall on the sword. Multiple people have to just fall on the sword for him, and it doesn't look like that is happening. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look like that is the case. So that's quite unfortunate. So, all right. So back to some goofy news. We have Sweetie. She dropped that EP I previewed earlier. Now there are the lyrics. She says she allegedly was dissing Quavo and Lil Baby. But she has put in there, it is what it is. It's just like this coming out during the whole Takeoff passing probably ain't in the best taste, but it probably serves its purpose. So we'll see what happens with that. But what she did say, she said, that's what I get for kissing all these frogs. He told my business to the blogs, essentially. So, yeah. She went off. Lyrics below. And people are roasting her for rapping. And yeah, I don't know if I read her lyrics, because Sweetie, I ain't gonna lie, Sweetie ain't moving me with her lyrics, but she got it off. She doing something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't even gonna do it to myself, for real, y'all. I'm not doing it. But shout out to Sweetie. She did her thing. Want to see what the outcome will be. Let me look at if I can find sales. Sales predictions. This actually is going to lead into my other topic, because Helly Scene did a video and he's talking about people being relevant. No, this ain't what this ain't what I'm looking for. This ain't what I want. All right, so this sales. So this is what I was talking about. So Sofago is nowhere to be found. Top 50, meaning it's sold under 13K first week. Damn. Glorilla, it sells 29K, 7K pure. Nas is King Disease sells 30K, 8K pure. So people saying Nas is irrelevant, but on No Promo he sold 30K. He sold the same as Glorilla, who had the most popping song. So I say that to just say, hey, he sold more than the girl with the biggest shit, whatever. But yeah. I'm gonna come back to the Juice WRLD thing. Gonna come back to that. I remember. Okay, so this is the video I'm trying to talk about. My glasses came off. I'm discombobulated. All right, so this is what 21 Savage is. He basically is talking shit about that whole situation. 21 Savage said that Nas is irrelevant, pretty much.
21 Savage is riding the high horse right now. He currently has the most popular hip-hop album out with great reception. He's at the top of his career, set to go on a massive tour, potentially in the near future. And while on Clubhouse, decided to make some comments about Nas that were largely taken out of context by the broader media, although I somewhat throw blame on the fans who just read a headline and assumed 21 Savage's intentions or his whole argument without any context. I'll play the clip for you guys right now and we'll dive into it.
What y'all saying relevant though? I don't feel like he's relevant. I just feel like he got
none of them are relevant.
Man, I don't feel like Nas is relevant.
Coogee
Rap and Kane dropped the
project
and that shit was ass.
Hold on, who said none of them are relevant?
One mic.
No,
One mic.
No,
No, he's not. He's not relevant. He just has a loyal ass fan base.
Thank you.
He just has a loyal fan base and he still make good ass music. But
They don't
like
have a core fan
relevant,
base, bro?
what?
Immediately, the response from people I saw was just jumping more on an opportunity to knock 21 Savage down and hate on him, as opposed to addressing his point, which was not at all disrespectful in the slightest. So we're going to do what nobody else really wanted to do and address it fairly. My point and thoughts are that I disagree with 21 Savage for a couple of different reasons. I think 21 was interpreted as saying irrelevant as opposed to not relevant, which
I ain't gonna really read that, but that's essentially what I just wanted that for the clip. So essentially, I'm probably gonna follow a similar thought pattern though, because relevant to me, if you're not relevant, that means you're not selling anything. That means you're not even competitive on the market. You know what I'm saying? Relevant means you're like Sofago, selling like Sofago, and you know that's clearly not Nas. He sold more than someone who's quote unquote popping, relevant, Glorilla. Now this is probably off legend status shit, and you know he's trying to say he's not relevant, quote unquote, as in hot in the streets, as in current. That's what I view what his definition of relevant is. To me, relevant is you're still in the public eye. You still, you know, can sell, generate, operate as an artist. You're not, you know, so you're not struggling to put out music. You're not struggling to have people listen to your music. That's what I view as relevant. And Nas is relevant, and in fact, more relevant than in fact these newer artists. So that's how I feel about that. Like, you know, I think the definition of relevancy is you still have a loyal fan base that's willing to support you. So 21 Savage differentiated. People hopped on it and said he wasn't relevant. I don't think he meant that like fairly. He'd, you know, I still disagree with him. I'd say, like, you know, what you're saying, you're basically defining what relevancy is. And so that's how I feel about that whole shit. The people are on 21 Savage ass, and I feel like, you know, it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? He just Nas, you can say Nas is not trendy, but to say he's not relevant is just, it's inaccurate, clearly, bro. You know what I'm saying? So people are jumping down his throat. It's not that deep, but that's what that was. All right, so in relevant news is this shit. So people are saying hell, you seen tweeted that Juice WRLD probably somewhere in his grave and shit is singing out all girls are the same somewhere right now. Because Ali Lottie, who is Juice WRLD's girl, is now starting on OnlyFans, and people have seen her with like her new boyfriend was wearing one of Juice WRLD's watches, and they were bumping his music, and it would just look weird, like that whole situation. So not a good look, essentially. Yeah, so not a good look. People were upset. And there's that. That's pretty much the whole context of that. I do feel bad to a certain extent because Juice WRLD, he really cared about Shorty. But also, it's okay for people to move on. Just to move on, start OnlyFans. Hey, but hey, at the end of the day, you know, people got to eat. You know, sex work is still work. Y'all putting out work. She's trying to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? Was she living on? I don't think she could just live off the excess of what Juice WRLD gave her, like, what, 3 years ago? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But now moving on to Grammy nominations. Okay, so the Grammy nominations for Album of the Year is God Did by DJ Khaled, I Never Liked You by Future, Come Home the Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, and Pusha T, It's Almost Dry. Now the only album I listen to is the Kendrick album and the Future album. If the Future album wins, I'm not even mad if it beats the Kendrick one. But the only two are the Kendrick one and the Future one. Now, Hell You Seen says winning a Grammy would be the worst thing to happen to Jack Harlow's career. Correct. I agree, because, you know, Kendrick went on mental health, Pusha T dropped a Pusha T album, and DJ Khaled is on some Khaled shit. Jack wins, it'd be crazy. So I hope it's cool that he got nominated, but a lot of people got nominated that a lot of people did not get nominated who dropped a lot of good music this year, and that was reflected by what Denzel Curry said. Denzel Curry was basically bitching moaning about the Grammys. Everybody bitching moaning about the Grammys, and you know, it's cool to get nominated. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to get nominated. It helps your career. So, but you know, it's an industry thing, and people are weird about it. So, Denzel Curry did a lot of tweets about it. One of them was, "My album literally tied with one of the albums that was nominated for a Grammy, and I still got robbed. All my homies that came out with top-notch, solid albums this year, they got robbed." And this is one of the things he tweeted. Excuse me. Melt Your Eyes was a good album he did. So, you know, the fact that no, it didn't get enough attention was kind of funny. He's promoting his shit with Jaleel right now. I want to see what he said before. Damn you, Curry. Damn you, Denzel. Let me see. Where's my thing? There we go. There's so much of it. So much of the same thing. Come on, give me the shit. Give me what I'm looking for. Alright, they ain't gonna show it. Alright, he's in promotion land. I'm not gonna see what I'm trying to see. I want to see it. It's just tweets and replies. It's gonna show what he reposted. Nah, I ain't gonna show it. All right. He did this one tweet where he says everybody that got nominated or got snubbed. I'm trying to look for it. Where is it? Basically said everybody got robbed, but he listed all the artists. Basically, like JID, he got snubbed too. This is like got robbed. I'm gonna see what if I just do look him up, what he gonna say. Well, shout out to the booty. Not Cuz Lightyear. All right, boom. There we go. Okay, so this is the big one. He says Smino should be nominated, JID should be nominated, Joey Badass should be nominated, Red Veil, Freddie Gibbs, Kenny Mason. You know what I'm saying? So these are all rappers that should be nominated, essentially. I ain't get nominated either. Fuck you, suck my dick type shit. But the Grammys is known for not doing this. Like, they get it wrong every year. They only had 1 year where they had a lot of like Griselda E, Freddie Gibbsy artists on there. That was like a couple years ago, either last year or a couple years ago. I doubt they're gonna do that again. I'm sorry, y'all, because the industry people gonna pay their money and do their relationships and do their handshakes and get their nomination. They not playing that shit, even if the music ain't that good. But this is why a good representation. Should throw in some Griselda people in here too. I feel like that should be nominated as well. And yeah, they should. I'm saying, listen, these people should be nominated. They all dropped some fire this year. Everybody on this list dropped some fire, some good shit. So the fact they aren't nominated is strange. But what can you do? You know what I'm saying? Drake's been fighting the Grammys for years. The Weeknd said he don't want to be nominated. Like, you know, certain artists are taking their stand, or I wonder what they're gonna do. Like, are you gonna take a stand, be like, fuck this shit, I'm out? Fuck this shit, I'm out. Or are you gonna stay in like everybody else and suck it up? You know what I'm saying? Most people just suck it up and they stay. And that's just kind of what it is. You feel me? They just stay in that bitch. And this is where we are. This is what it comes to. That's how it normally is. You feel me? So can't really be mad, you know what I'm saying? It's not your platform. Make your own thing. But you know, at the end of the day, people want a Grammy because, you know, it boosts the price. If what I say, you know, hey, I want a Grammy or I got a nomination, and hey, price just went up. So that's the only real reason I feel like that people really want a Grammy, and that it's beneficial to get one and all that, is that, hey, you can definitively say price went up. So yeah, so that's my whole thing on that. But this concludes hip hop news, and now we're going to go into some anime, and I'm going to give you just my updates on anime. I think that, you know, if y'all not watching, you should be watching it, and this the shit I've been watching, and you know what I'm saying, the shit coming out in the season that's been popping in this season, you know what I'm saying? So give my little review. Maybe on Twitch I might watch some shit. I haven't decided on getting into Twitch, but you know, I'm tubing it and YouTubing it just for you guys. All right, so this is the fall. This is the fall list. I watched some of Spy Family Part 2, not enough. But Chainsaw Man been going crazy. Again, the last episode they've been doing, going crazy. Recommend everybody watch it. Haven't watched enough of Mob Psycho, but I heard it's good, so you know, y'all check that out. But definitively, yo, Chainsaw Man's living up to all of the hype. If you haven't started watching Chainsaw Man, watch Chainsaw Man, yo. Watch Chainsaw Man. And My Hero. These two have been hitting it. The Chainsaw Man, that new My Hero season, have been going stupid. It's been going stupid. You gotta watch that shit. That and the Bleach Jones. So them three is this trifecta. If you want some fighting, you want some shit, you want some that shonen type shit, you better check out that Bleach. You better check out that My Hero and that Chainsaw. I heard Eminence of the Shadow's good. Haven't checked it out yet. I might watch it soon. It's been on my list, but I haven't actually sat try to watch it. But you know, it's open. A sleeper is a To Your Eternity season 2. If you haven't watched the first episode, To Your Eternity, highly recommend you watch it. Very good. The opening song. If you want to watch it just for that opening song, watch it just for that opening song. That shit be grooving. It'll be hitting me in my shit. All right, man. That second season is good. I feel I like it just as much as the first one in terms of what they doing and the interest and whatnot. It always leaves me hanging and wanting more. Very good storytelling, very good characters in it. Follows our main character doing his shit. Ain't gonna say more. Recommend it. Please check it out. I watched some of Urusei Yatsuri. The new one is good. Check it out. It's a comedy type shit. And yeah, so there's that. Reincarnated as Sword has been going fucking nuts. If you know what I'm saying, it's another sleeper. It's a sleeper with action. You like some sleeper action shit, not plot heavy, but just enough to get you going. Then Shorty with the Sword is with the shits, bro. Watch it. You know what I'm saying? And this is a big sleeper. I was watching Bocce the Rock, yo. This is a really cool show. I fuck with it because there's a girl, Katori Bocce. She's playing guitar, really good guitar. Has a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but she can't actually play and interact with people. And she has a lot of social anxiety. And her overcoming that social anxiety is why I think it's a very, very good watch, because it's about somebody really trying to break out of their shell and, you know, learn how to make friends, even though they, you know, it's not something that they're used to. And them having that with having a band experience, you know, music anime, they do music anime, very good at anime. And this is a one that I highly recommend. So Bocce the Rock, if you haven't seen it, please check it out. And all these other ones I haven't really seen like that. I've seen some let me see, the Peter Grill shit, but you know, that's essentially porn. Like, I ain't gonna, or prawn, my bad. So yeah, that covers all of the anime. Check it out. Do watch the ones I recommended. And if you have any that I should be watching, let me know. Try to watch that Human Bug shit. Wasn't for me. The Crazy Academy, whatever, like university. I tried to watch it. It wasn't for me. Try to watch Blue Lock. It was interesting, but I haven't really sat and tried to really deep dive and watch it. Probably won't until I get, you know what I'm saying, unless I'm very, very bored. So yeah, that is my anime review. And Rick and Morty is coming up. I think a new episode is coming out right now, right? So yeah, so new Rick and Morty is back. They're back for the second part of the 6th season. So, you know, check out that Rick and Morty. And that's what I got for you on the anime side. And now for basketball, I'm going to start off with some injury reports. Unfortunately, we got to start off with injuries because a lot of players are now not playing. They suffer some injuries, and that's why it's called injury report. They're hidden in the ouchie. So yeah, thank y'all tuned Tune TV. Thank y'all for watching, listening. I'm now discovering we're in the basketball section, and we were talking about currently we're on the injury report, and this is what is in that injury report. Yep. So we got we're gonna start here. Basically a lot of bad news, pretty much. Whole lot of hoopla. Let me see. Thing is loading. Just go on Lowe's Twitter. All right, so we start off first with John Morant. He's been going crazy, MVP caliber season, hooping and hollering and doing his thing. Been beating a lot of good teams. He's suffered a grade 1 ankle strain and will be evaluated week to week. And let me see, Tyrese Maxey is out. Let me just go on the NBA shit. Let me just do it on Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the injuries, and then I'm gonna move to the standings, and I'm gonna talk about how weird the standings are looking. Shout out to them teams that doing their thing. Okay, Bogdanovich, his knee is out. He won't play versus the Raptors on today. So yeah, he didn't play today. Marcus Smart's day today. Robert Williams is still out. Gallinari is out. Kyrie might come back. TJ Warren's still day to day. LaMelo Ball's out. He won't play in Sunday. Dennis Smith Jr. is out with the ankle. Kobe Martin's out. Lonzo Ball is still out. He's looking very optimistic, but he hasn't given a timetable. That was his last little warning or whatever, which is unfortunate. All right, so Kevin Love's day-to-day. Dean Wade, he's out. Dylan Wilder, Ricky Rubio's knees messed up. Let me see. Cleaver is out with no comments. When is Cleaver coming back, yo? We not getting Cleaver back. Ish Smith is out on the Nuggets. Jokic is out. Okay, and Jamal Murray's out. So there's out with nothing. When are they coming back? Ish Smith's out with the calf. Colin Gillespie's out. I don't know. He's a rotational guy. Aaron Gordon is, I think he's sick. Cade Cunningham is lower. We're going on to the Pistons. Sadiq Bey's out. Isaiah Stewart's out. And Cade Cunningham, he suffered a stress fracture on his shin, and they don't know whether or not he's going to have a surgery. And then Iggy's out. They said he's not going to play in the game anytime soon. Kevin Porter Jr., his back is hurt, but he's probably going to play. Bruno Fernando, G-Sean Tate, he said he'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. And then they said Bruno Fernando is out, and he's still a little ways out from being able to return. Chris Duarte is out. Daniel Tice is going to get surgery. Paul George won't return to Saturday's game because his right knee. So he got hurt during that game, which is unfortunate. Luke Kennard's out. Kawhi isn't playing, so we don't know. And then LeBron, and then on the Lakers, LeBron is out. Juan Toscano Anderson is questionable. Anthony Davis back is always like, I'll never know when he's going to play or when he's not going to play, pretty much. That's the whole show with Anthony Davis. No idea. LeBron James is injured with his adductor, and so we don't know if he's going to play on Sunday. Jaren Jackson Jr. is still out. We don't know when he's coming back. John Morant, he had an ankle sprain. Desmond Bane, he also has a sprain on his big right toe. Zaire Williams, his stuff experiencing right knee soreness. Danny Green was traded from the Sixers to the Grizzlies in exchange for Melton, but he's still out. And then the Heat, god damn, the Heat, everybody is fucking hurt on the Heat. Holy shit. God damn. Okay. The people who are out, Haslam's out. Tyler Hero's out because of ankle. Adebayo's fucked up because his hand. Jimmy Butler, his knee fucked up. Oladipo's out because of his knee. God damn. And then on the Bucks, they suffering some injury shit because Pat Connaughton's calves fucked up. We still waiting on Middleton. Still, his wrist still fucked up, so we still know Middleton. And then Joe Ingles, his knee. He's gonna come back in January. God damn. So yeah, so it's really gonna be honest, really carrying. So yeah, they had a good start to the season. That's probably not gonna last because he hurt. Let me see. Trey Murphy day to day, and then EJ Liddell. I don't know who that is. Cam Reddish day to day, and Mitchell Robinson's out with the knee. The Thunder. God damn, they all out too. Markelle Fultz is on the Magic. That's the Magic now. So we see. Cole Anthony is out from an oblique. Marquez Fultz, his toe. John Isaac, his hamstring. Banchero out too. He said his ankle, he got an ankle hurt. He's gonna be out another week. Damn. Well, at least they losing. Tobias Harris on the Sixers. We're going on Sixers now. Tobias Harris hip is out. Tyrese Maxey, his foot he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Oh man, he got a fracture in his foot. That's tough. He was going crazy. Bergman Korkmaz, his knee's out. And then Harden's out because of his foot, and he's still on track. His foot was out, so he's still gone for some time. Landry Shamet got a concussion. Chris Paul, his heel's hurt. He won't play on Sunday. Cameron Johnson, he underwent surgery on Tuesday because he had a meniscus. He sidelined for 2 months. Man, Jay Crowder's out. Lillard's out. He left the game due to a calf tightness, and he won't return. So he played, and he went out. Keon Johnson's hips fucked up, and then Gary Payton's abdomen has been experiencing intermittent soreness while attempting to return to competitive conditioning and continue to rehab, and he'll be evaluated in 2 weeks. He's still out for 2 more weeks. This league is gutted, yo. This is a gutted league, yo. Zach Collins, and I'm not worried about the Spurs, yo. And then the people on the Kings, they did today. So I'm looking for you who are out, like not playing. All right, so Justin Champagne, Gary Trent Jr. is out because of hip and an illness. Pascal Siakam, he had a groin injury. And Precious Achiuwa is diagnosed with a partial tear ligament in his right ankle and considered out indefinitely. Oh, man. So he got so Precious Achiuwa out too. This is tough, yo. Mike Conley's out. He won't return. And then Rudy Gay, that he'll be out 2 more weeks due to a left finger sprain. That's tough. Deion Wright is out. All right, and that's all the injuries. That's a lot of injuries. Gosh darn, man. Oh, man, goddamn. That's a lot of people hurt. So that's gonna impact a lot of things for a lot of different teams. And then I'm finna show y'all the standings, which, it's been an exciting start to the NBA season with a lot of people playing like the duty and some people playing good, great. All right, so right now Celtics are the first seed and they're 13-3. Playing great. Jason Tatum playing great, going crazy. And the Bucks, I'm excited to see, like, I'm gonna just go by each team and see, like, just explain like each thing what I'm talking about. So the Celtics are playing really good. Jaylen Brown, Tatum, can't really lose. They're really figuring out their lineup. New coach is playing good. They're essentially just doing what they was supposed to do, doing what they're supposed to do. And the fact that they're doing good right now in the regular season is a good sign because they be having shaky regular season. So the fact they're having a great start and they're just maintaining good chemistry and playing good as a unit, still playing great defense. Jason Tatum, having, his start, not just spurt like later. Normally he has it right before or during All-Star break. So the fact that he's starting off strong is good sign. So I'm excited for what they're gonna do. The Bucks started off the season 9-0. Now they're starting to lose some games right now. So that's a thing. They're 500 on away when they're away. So that's probably then their last 10 they've been 6-4. So they're just picking up some losses at the moment. But that's tough. But because really honest, just carrying by himself. But he's doing his best, he's doing his thing. All those guys are hurt though, so it's probably going to impact how they finna do and stuff. So looking forward to that. The Hawks are the 3rd seed, which I'm happy they're with that because Trae Young hasn't been playing his best, but the team is playing really good with DeJounte Murray, and I'm just excited they're racking up wins and doing their thing because I've had them high. I had them as a top 4 seed. They just maintain this seeding. I'll be happy. Like if this ends up being the seeding, currently, like I'm happy with this playoffs. Cavaliers have been playing out of their mind. Donovan Mitchell look like he's taking an MVP leap and stuff like that. So that shit is crazy. So looking forward to anything they got. Pacers are playing good. They're supposed to be tanking. Goes back to a lot of these teams should be tanking. These should be tanking. Wizards, y'all should be tanking. Knicks, y'all should just be tanking. They 500. The Raptors, they're doing good, but they dealing with injuries and shit. Mid. The Sixers, they're starting to play good. Joel Embiid is playing out of his mind. He just beat Giannis. He just drafted, I think, like 55 last game, so he's really making his MVP case. But they're 500, so they're not playing well. The Nets suck. The Heat suck because of injuries. The Bulls suck because they can't play defense, and that's very unfortunate. But I'm a big fan of Zach LaVine. He just can't get together. He can't play with DeRozan. They both can't score together, so it's like it limits them on offense, and then on defense they both can't play, so it's just not a good. What made their teamwork was Lonzo. Lonzo's hurt, so that's kind of fucking up their shit. Tyrese Maxey's hurt, so now really Embiid got no help. You're gonna have to carry, and we're gonna see how that works off, and that's just the bottom of the league. So that's East. We're going on West. Trailblazers are the 1st seed right now, and the Jazz are not far behind. People thought the Trailblazers weren't doing good. Then they're gonna do good. I think the backcourt of Anthony Simons and Dame Blair is doing good. Nurkic is playing really good right now, so we're gonna see how that develops. I hope they sustain it, still maintain high in the West. People are saying the West is pretty wide open. I pretty much agree. Because really I was banking on the Warriors, but they're not playing well right now. We're gonna cover that. So the Utah Jazz have been playing out of their mind. Try to get Nameless on the pod. Ain't working out. Let me see if I can call him. I want him to just get wanted to chat, do his Larry marketing chant. I want to see if he'll do it. If he'll answer. If you don't answer, it's all good. But I just wanted them to get a quick take. See if I can get him on the phone. We're doing the exclusive call-ins.
Please leave your message.
All right, well, I'm gonna call him one more time. We're gonna see. The wait. No, it's all good. Much else to cover because he is a big Jazz fan. I want him to get. Hey yo, Charles. Yo, real quick. Tell me how you feel about Laurie marketing.
You said tell you about Laurie marketing?
Yeah, just real quick.
You're a dog, bro. I've been trying to tell you about Laurie for like 3 weeks, bro. I've been trying.
No, I just hit that game winner, so I just wanted to.
Hey, no, because I've been trying to tell you about Laurie marketing. What you say? He didn't do this in Chicago.
Nah.
I don't want to hear it. Like the nigga was a rookie and a sophomore in Chicago. Like you had to give him a chance to be that guy, bro, and now he's that guy you saw, bro. I always saw it with Laurie. Laurie. What you talking about, man? I'm just glad you seeing it.
Yeah.
You don't like it, bro. Too. The thing about you that's funny, bro. You don't want to see it.
I don't.
I be seeing it. You don't want to. It's like you be seeing it. Be like, nah.
Niggas
gonna shake back. There's no way Laurie's a real power forward now.
Nah, he not Dirk, nigga playing like Dirk now, so when he got it.
That nigga is balling, bro. He's getting like 28, 10, and 4, bro. Like, he's not mid plus anymore. He is good.
Hey, he's good. He's good. Most improved.
So I was right about Laurie and the Kings. I want to hear you say it. Until the Kings are shit, you can't say I was right.
They 8-6. I'll give it to you. They there.
Until they're shit, you can't say I'm wrong.
All right, you're right. You're right. Right now, it's all good. Them and the Jazz, they gonna fall back to earth. But until now, you got it.
I'm not gonna say they won't, but wow, that's crazy. I'm not gonna say they won't, but I feel like one of them is definitely making the playoffs.
They shouldn't. They both need a tank.
No, they were. I think the Jazz are gonna make the playoffs, and the Kings might make the play-in.
Wow, that's ugly. Yeah, y'all need a tank. Y'all a bad franchise for that. But yeah, I just called to get you.
All the teams that are supposed to tank are playing good.
Yeah, y'all not good.
But then the teams that people want to be good, like the Lakers, are tanking.
They not. They take it. The Pelicans about to get Wemby, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Bro, I feel like the Lakers might trade LeBron, get more assets, and then get Wemby.
Oh, that'd be OD.
That would be very.
The Pelicans got their pick, so they gonna get him if the Lakers suck.
Oh, damn. That's why they shouldn't have traded for 80.
Yep. But yeah, I just wanted to get you and get that take. I'm gonna let you get back to your party.
You're good. The party's pretty much ending, but I'm not to leave. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about Laurie Smoke. I had this Friendsgiving plan for a little while.
Yeah, I bet. I'll see you.
All right, bro. Your car doing good?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I'm on the podcast right now, so I just wanted to get your Laurie take.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Laurie. Talking about, nigga, I told you. Laurie marketing is real, bro. But all right, you turning into TV, you already know big shit.
Good. All right, I'll see you.
All right, buddy.
All right, so that was Nameless Chuck, and that's him and his Laurie marketing take. He was telling me, he was hyping me up for 3 weeks straight about Laurie marketing, and I was watching him because I was watching him struggle with Zach LaVine on the Bulls forever, and I was just like, bro, fuck this nigga, bro. He not doing nothing. He just be there, not playing defense, not doing shit, and now look, he hooping. So now the Jazz are second seed. The Grizzlies, they missing Triple J right now, but they still managed to get third seed. But now that Ja Morant's out, I don't know. Suns have been winning team and beating them, and the Mavericks are essentially dead even. Luka's been going crazy, so he kind of revolutionized him and Jason Kidd kind of revolutionized post play. They're actually using a lot of post moves and stuff like that, and he's been able to be a wizard, passing out the pick and roll and shooting and hitting, and everybody's been going crazy. So that's been crazy. All right, hold on one moment. I'm taking the. Yeah, that was just a call. All right, so and the Nuggets, they had, Jamal Murray and Jokic are out, so I don't know for how long, whatever. But the Kings have been playing good. Like, I think Terrence Martin, he's a cool up-and-coming player. Keegan Murray, I like a lot, so we'll see that. The Pelicans, Zion's been in and out the lineup, so because of that, they're away. They're 500, and they're not playing well. But Brandon Ingram has been going crazy. Like, no, they're above 100. They're playing good. But they're missing Zion. They're just missing Zion. If Zion can just stay and play, they'll be good. The Clippers missing Kawhi, and the Timberwolves are mid. They're 500. And just they can't play defense. Like Karl-Anthony Towns can't play defense, and Rudy Gobert can't make up for it. And so is that Ant's growing, but they just need to figure out that defense side so that the offense can come, and that's the only way they're gonna flow. Without that, they're gonna be mid. The Warriors, they're being mad disappointed, because their bench is a whole bunch of young guys, and Jordan Poole has regressed. Either he's regressed or teams are throwing more looks at him. It's probably a combination of that. Teams are throwing more looks at him, so they're throwing more defensive attention. He's not playing within the offense, so he's trying to create and do all this other shit with the ball, basically trying to justify the Draymond Green punch. And I feel like Draymond was right for punching that nigga. He doing too much. He too big for his britches. He need to play within the system. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather him start. Clay hasn't been playing well too. So because Clay hasn't been playing well, that's been impacting things. And all that, and then the youth hasn't been good. They should trade all the youth niggas and get another piece. That's what I think. If they can't do that, then if the youth can't get good, James Wiseman isn't good either. If they can't get better and get actually a good player, get DeMarcus Cousins somewhere. Go get Dwight Howard in Taiwan. Get you a big that could do like a play defense and get you a couple like decent role players. Go poach the Jazz for fucking Lauri Markkanen and motherfucking not Quinn Snyder, but what's his name? Kelly. Not Kelly Oubre. No, I'm right. Kelly something. What's his name? What's the Jazz roster? Jordan Clarkson. Go get Jordan Clarkson. Go get Lauri Markkanen. Like, gut all them niggas. Get you some decent niggas and ride the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Trade them niggas. Get Sexton. Like, get you some niggas that can score, really play within the offense. And just rock the fuck out. And maybe the people I name ain't good. Jazz is a good trade. Just get some role players and ride out. Because Steph only gonna play this well for so long. He just dropped 50 and lost. So wasting the man's prime. You know what I'm saying? Lakers are looks like they're taking. It looks like the Lakers are 4-10. They suck. They're 0-5 on the road. And so they could very realistically get that number one pick and they go to the Pelicans and they get Wemby and it's game over for the league, you know what I'm saying, for the potential future. So we're going to see how everything unfolds right now. Great start to the NBA season. Very excited. Can't wait to have Nameless Chuck on more so we can talk about that and chop it up. Right now, I'm still high on the Hawks. Still told y'all beginning of the season, believe in the Hawks. I believe in the Hawks, believe in the Cavs. I want Luka to win MVP, but Embiid's making a great case. But I'm still for Luka MVP. And the Celtics are doing good. I predicted Bucks Warriors finals, but I'm open to the Celtics, Hawks, Cavs. If any of these 4 teams make it, I'm fine. I'm hating on Philly just because Ben Simmons was on the team very much. I want the Nets to be good. I doubt the Nets are going to be good. Even with Kyrie Irving was out, he's recently going to come from the whole suspension thing, whatever. He's about to come back. And so I want to see what happens when he comes back. They don't play necessarily. They can't play defense, essentially. Can't play defense. So they, no matter how good they are on offense, they kind of suffer from the same issue as the Bulls do. Where you have no defense, this is not going to work. Without defense, it's not going to work. You need to play defense to be a competent team like these teams up here. They figured out defense. They're just playing good on defense right now. The West is kind of kerfuffled right now. Things will consolidate. But these 6 teams... Nah, let me not say. Because the Jazz, I could see like Chuck said, they could probably make it, which is dumb. And the Kings might make play-in, which is dumb. They should all be tanking. But I predict the Warriors are going to go on a run, probably make it between the 5th or 6th seed. They'll be the 7th seed. They might have to be a play-in team, and that won't be good. So unless they can rack up some wins and figure that part out, because they're going to have to go through a growing phase with the young guys. Or trade everyone. They should trade everyone at the deadline, in my opinion. But, yeah, very interesting start. And we will be caught up and be caught into more. More news is coming in soon. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Fuck with y'all. More tunes are coming in soon. All that, more media, all that. And thank y'all for doing this catch-up episode with me. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all not tuned in to Tune TV.